ya 25 kuna moral issues na moral questions na also kuna tension. Everybody in the country is talking about it. Tuko hapa na guest wetu ambaye atajiintroduce jina so that we gain some perspectives. Mimi mmenizoea, my name is Gitonga Archives on TikTok, naitwa Gitonga Archives. Welcome our guest. Thank you.
So my name is Nick Galgalo. I'm a member of Bunge la Wananchi. We are here to discuss what is happening in our country, the issues bedeviling the young people, and now where we are and where we are supposed to be. So Article 132 of our Constitution, or Article 32 of our Constitution, gives us the freedom of picketing, the freedom of protest, the freedom of assembling and giving our views either directly or indirectly to the government. So the issue of protest have become a cancer in this regime. And we are all aware that issues of protesting is not a new issue in this country. But on this regime, it has become a very big problem. Last year, J25, many people protest, and those people were objective. The issue of protest were extremely organic, and those people, the young people who are called Gen Zs, had an objective to ensure that the questions that they wanted were about transparency, accountability, respect to the rule of law, and ensuring that there is sustainable development in our country. That was the protest, which was extremely organic, and it was meant to transform our nation to greater heights. But the protests which have happened since then have all been fueled by it, have all been fueled by people who are retrogressive, have all been fueled by people who do not want the government to continue and to develop. These are the people who are cabals in government. These are the people who want to ensure that they divert the president from delivering to ensuring that there is underdevelopment in our country. Kenyans, we have to love our country, because where we are as a country, if we continue doing all these protests, but we are doing protests, but we are not giving the country the answer as to the wrongs which are happening in our country. We are just protesting. We are saying we do not want the president, but we are not giving the answer as who should come if the president William Samoei Ruto goes home. Kenyans, what is really happening is that we are going to subject our country in kleptocracy, whereby there is no respect to the rule of law. We are going to ensure that our country is in a precarious situation whereby it can fall. We are going to subject or exert our country in an anarchy, whereby the people will have civil wars. And if we do not love our country, we are going to Uganda as foreigners. We will go to Ethiopia as foreigners. We will go to Ethiopia as foreigners, not because we are working in that country, not because we are residents in that country, but as refugees. As refugees, if we will not love our country. So right now, the protests which are happening, people are coming to the street asking for accountability. But when we are at the street, the young people are carrying things which are written, Ruto must go. So now we are subjected into a situation whereby we do not know if we are asking really for transparency, accountability, or we just want William Samoei Ruto to go home. So that is where we are. And this president, people have assumed that he doesn't have supporters. Majority of his supporters are silent. And we are going to show you in 2027 that William Samoei Ruto has got supporters. And whether you love it or not, William Samoei Ruto will be voted in, not because anyone will fill his votes, but because of the track record and the scorecard that he will show. Majority of the projects that have been done, and many people don't want to be said. For instance, like agriculture, William Samoei Ruto has transformed agriculture. The issue of fertilizer, which has been a problem in this country, he assumed power 2 years and a half ago when fertilizer was 7,500. but at the moment it is 2,500. That is a reduction by 66.67%. The issue of maize has increased by production by 40%, and it has reduced import of maize by 76%. The issue of sugar, the sugar belt in Western region, all the factories which went down in 2009 when Kibaki was the president, all of them have been revived. The farmers of sugar are celebrating. Let's go to agriculture again. The issue of coffee. When the first president Jomo Kenyatta left coffee when it was 0.5% shillings. Moi left it when it was 5 shillings. Kibaki left it when it was between 20 to 30 shillings. But currently, then Uhuru left it when it was around 50 to 60 shillings per kg. William Samoei Ruto is now playing at 120 to 150. That is a fact. Let's go to issue of houses in which many people are fighting. You know, William Samoei Ruto is not the first president to build houses. Houses were built by Moi. Houses were built by Kibaki. For your information, Kibaki built 600 houses. Just go to the areas of the Eastlands. He built 600 houses. Uhuru built 8,800 houses. William Samoei Ruto now is building 103,000 houses. That is a fact. Let's go to education. Education went down. But William Samoei Ruto, for the first time in history, has employed 74,000 teachers. He has built 16,000 schools. And juicy too, he has promised that he is going to build 1,600 laboratories. So I'll continue and continue. The road from Mandera to Isiolo through Mogadashe, that road is 749 kilometers and it is almost 92% complete. So, fellow Kenyans, let us give our president time. And when I speak about the Ministry of Health, the issues of NHIF, majority of the people were castigating and criticizing SHA. But currently, Social Health Authority has really transformed SHA. SHA is working. That is why you can see for the last 3 months, no one has complained that SHA is not working because it is working. So, you see, these people who are complaining in Nairobi, there is no way you can resonate and revolt between Jivanji to Kikuyu, resonate between Nairobi to Kitengela, resonate between Nairobi to maybe Karen, and for you want to know the transformation that or the achievements that the president has done. Let us support the president. Let us give him time because the issues of roads. Uhuru Kenyatta built 13,600 roads in 10 years. William Samoei Ruto is building 10,000 kilometers of roads, which has been launched, but they have not been commissioned. So let us give him time. By next year, December, all of you, majority of the Kenyans, will be celebrating. And by 2027, no one will be talking about William Samoei Ruto, the issues of one term, because he will be a two-term president and he will be win by a very big vote margin. So thank you so much. And let me just leave it there. So just to give a comment on this issue of protest. So our constitution allows us the issue of protesting. But 25th, let's be careful on how we are protesting. If anyone will have to protest, let us protest within the law. But for me, I'll not be in that protest because the objectives of that protest are hijacked, are raped by economical activists who have got no objective in this country. The people of Anifa, the likes of Boniface, the likes of Wafula Shakira, ambayo wanakuja wanatusi polisi, then anaambia polisi at you are breathing like a woman in labor. That is bad manners, and those objectives are extremely ephemeral. They are short term. They have got no interest of this country, and those are the people who I can say that they are dimwits, they are bogus, and they are braggadocious. They do not have any good objective to our country. For me, let's give the president time so that in 2027, let us judge him, because there is only one way for the president to go home. It is through the ballot. There is no other shortcut. Yesterday, Rigiji, the former president, deputy president, was in Meru, and he made a very extremely inflammatory statement. There is a building that I understand the president has there in Meru. Akasema kuwa the people of Meru, mtu yoyote asienda afanya kazi hapo kwa sababu atapata mtu yoyote. So Rigiji, let me speak as somebody from Rift Valley. You know, the monopoly of violence, nobody has got monopoly of violence. We do not subject our country in a place that we are fighting or we are becoming violent. But you are busy beating drums of war. You are making a recipe of war. You are busy ensuring that people fight. But we, as the people of Rift Valley, we promise that we are not going to fight. But if you push so much, then it will not be good. Remember that the people, let me not say the people from a certain region. We have people who own properties in Rift Valley. We have people, to be specific, is Eldoret, Nakuru. So when you destroy that building or you prevent people from coming to that building of William Samoei Ruto in Meru, it is just that one building which is there. So remember, even you or your friends have got buildings and properties in Eldoret, Kitale, Kapsabet, Kericho, Bomet, and Nakuru. So be sensitive on what you are saying. Lastly, the issue of accountability. We are living in a constitution which is new. And one principle of our constitution 2010 is that we are living in a devolved state whereby we have counties. The issue of accountability is a multidisciplinary issue. It is an ecosystem whereby everyone should be made accountable, starting from the MCM, the MP, and your governor. The issue of accountability is not just a question whereby the president or the executive should give the answers. It should start from the MCAs, the MPs. Let us hold everyone accountable. But sana, that issue of, you will make that statement that you made in Meru, kindly withdraw it, because it was extremely an inflammatory statement and it is a recipe of war. Thank you.